Israel Keyes was not the kind of man that anyone would easily suspect of being a serial killer. A former U.S. Army soldier, he appeared to lead an ordinary life. Yet behind the mask of normalcy lurked a methodical and chilling killer. From 2001 to 2012, Keyes stalked, abducted, and harmed people across the United States, leaving investigators baffled by the randomness of his crimes. Keyes' journey into darkness began shortly after his discharge from the military. In a chilling confession to the FBI, he revealed that his first known victims were an unidentified couple whose lives he took sometime after leaving the service. This marked the beginning of a spree that would span over a decade, leaving a trail of unsolved disappearances. In the year 2000, Keyes began a relationship with a woman on the Makah Reservation in Washington state. They had a daughter together the following year, but by 2002, the relationship ended, and Keyes took custody of their child. During this period, his travels became frequent and unexplained, often spanning various states across the U.S. Keyes didn't have a particular preference for his victims. They were chosen by circumstance, people he encountered by chance. His method of operation, however, was distinct. He buried kill kits in various locations across the country, containing weapons and other tools. He would dig up these kits when he had selected his next target. One of his most infamous acts occurred in 2011. After traveling to Vermont, Keyes unearthed one of his kits and began looking for a new victim. He targeted Bill and Lorraine Currier, a couple living a quiet life in a suburban neighborhood. On July 8, 2011, Keyes broke into their home and abducted them. The case remained unsolved for years until Keyes' confession. What made Keyes so terrifying was the meticulous care he took in hiding his tracks. He never committed crimes in the same area twice, always paid in cash, and kept his phone off during his travels. This made it nearly impossible for law enforcement to connect his actions. Keyes' arrest in 2012 was a major breakthrough. That year, he kidnapped and harmed Samantha Koenig, an 18-year-old barista in Anchorage, Alaska. Surveillance footage helped authorities identify Keyes, leading to his capture. While in custody, he confessed to several crimes, including the one in Vermont, but refused to divulge the details of all his actions or the locations of his victims. Despite his confessions, Keyes showed no remorse. Investigators believed he had been responsible for more cases than he admitted. His lack of emotional connection to his victims and his careful planning made him a predator who operated without the usual patterns that often lead to the capture of serial criminals. Keyes ended his own life while in custody in December 2012. His suicide left many unanswered questions. Though the FBI confirmed 11 victims, Keyes hinted at the possibility of more, but he took his secrets with him. To this day, the full extent of his crimes remains unknown. The story of Israel Keyes is a chilling reminder of how some criminals can evade detection, leaving behind a legacy of fear and uncertainty. His ability to blend into society, while secretly committing heinous acts, continues to haunt those who have studied his case.